Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Legend of Vox Machina reaction series. Today we're moving on to Season 1, Episode 11. And as always, quick warning, I have seen all of Critical Role, so if this is your first time watching Vox Machina's story, this might not be the reaction for you, because I do have a tendency to talk about spoilers. So on the last episode, we met Dr. Anna Ripley, we had Cassandra's betrayal, we had an acid trap room, and also Vax has now been stolen by the Briarwoods and is being mind-controlled, possibly to be a blood sacrifice for a dark ritual to awaken an elder god. Well, not an elder god. A lich who wants to be a god. Distinct difference. Not a god yet. But we are quickly running towards the big confrontation. We are at the Ziggurat. The Briarwoods are trying to enact their evil plans to summon the Whispered One, and Percy still has an evil smoke demon attached to his soul. So things are getting real crazy real quick, and I'm excited to keep going, so let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Oh my god, that's so many stairs.
Scanlan?
We should focus on this book. It's some kind of fucked up evil diary. It wasn't a spell book, it was an instruction manual. Drawings, the symbols that all had to do with that name. The Whispered One.
The Whispered One? You've heard that name? Once, from an elder of the Everlight. They said he's some sort of undead creature whose soul seeks the power to return to our plane.
Cool. I get it. Exposition. But also, it's happening now.
The Whispered One is coming. Once he returns, you and I will be together forever. Let any who would stop us shatter against what we have built.
You know, whatever gets you going. Summoning an evil lich to this plane of existence seems like a weird foreplay, but you know, to each their own. Also, they're spelling this out a lot more than they did in the original campaign. It was much more subtle, but also, again, you have less time to slowly sow the seeds of this sort of mystery, because Vecna really goes away for most of the campaign after this, and only shows up at the very end, and it was just like, hey, you remember that thing that happened that one time? Like 3 years ago? Well, it's important again.
I never get to play.
Buddies, we still need somebody to handle Silas. Any suggestions?
I don't know, maybe Ripley? Doesn't really matter what happens to her.
I was talking about you?
Oh, goody.
Oh, I love him. I love him so much.
You're not leaving.
I'm afraid you overestimate my willingness in this endeavor.
Percy, they'll hear.
Yes, go ahead. Shoot.
Oh.
Until next time.
First of all, cool.
Not finished.
Second of all, he's fighting against it.
Letting her go.
Bad timing, Orthax.
Silas!
Silas!
We have debts to settle.
These swine refuse to die.
There's the Silas.
I assumed we were gonna sneak up on him, but okay.
Go, Percy!
Go, Percy, go, Percy, go.
Not the welcome I hoped for.
Ugh, never is.
You sure you want to do this, brother? Because we both know you used to lie about letting me win.
Vex, you're not a melee fighter, though. Oh, Orthax don't care.
I'll hold Silas.
Orthax wants you to kill your sister.
More of your little weeds. Child's play. Fresh blood for my blade.
I was wondering who Craven Edge was. Oh my god! She went so far!
Whitestone Ziggurat! Are you ready to run?
Oh god, silence! God, silence is such an annoying spell if you're a caster. Oh shit. Why are you fighting with a gun like that? That's not how guns work.
You'll never stop them, Percy! They took me in when you left me to die! You abandoned me!
But who tried to kill you?
One won't! We are his blood, and his return will herald a new age!
Oh. You gotta break concentration!
Keep your eyes on me.
This is how Dungeons and Dragons works!
Scanlan! Get away from my gnome!
Was that a D20?
Probably a good thing I can't hear you right now.
Probably. He's just saying something raunchy.
So, you're going to kill your own sister?
You're trying to kill him!
Want to, but I.
God, they're both being mind controlled.
Silas!
Oh wait, no! Oh no, they used to be so cute!
There is work to be done.
Of course.
Oh, are we about to see what eating a bag of holy dicks looks like?
Runes. Sentry.
What is this music?
Keyleth. Of the Erishari. I know you're there. And holy shit, do I need your help. Help me be the light.
I like how they all just stopped.
Please don't make me do this, brother.
Oh.
Fuck! Vex, is that you?
Just-
You stop hitting me!
oh.
Don't ever do that to me again. I was ready to kill you just now.
My face believes you.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Emotions.
My turn.
Get her ass. Ugh.
Sing! Oh! Oh, Pike! Oh, thank God that's over.
Here we go.
We meet again. Not tired of losing to me, oaf.
Hey. I mean, yeah, but hey. He's our oaf. God. It looks so good.
Perhaps it's time we point all that muscle and fury elsewhere.
No, I know what you're doing. Don't try and seduce me.
I'm not trying to. You can't even see me.
If I don't know where I'm swinging, then neither will you.
I mean, oh god, this music's giving me the most chills.
I can take it. Just do it.
He can take it! It's what he does! Rest in peace, Silas. Whew. See you in a couple seasons.
something much worse.
She's finishing her plan. Oh, did we not? We have to do it. We have to get the lion.
Silas, I broke the world for us.
Oh. I was hoping for the scream.
Take it easy. She ain't going nowhere.
Goddamn
What can you
doors.
see?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. We gotta unlock this door.
I don't suppose anyone has a key.
We gotta hurry it up now.
Just let me hit it.
Must go faster, must
What's
go faster.
happening in there?
Shut up and let me work. Hold your breath if you can't do anything else.
You can do this. We're right behind you.
Was that a Jurassic
That's
Park
how Wilson's
reference?
So try not to fuck up.
You always know what I need to hear, Stubby.
Stubby. I love that nickname.
Bear witness as I unleash him unto this world! Mithrak! Uktu! Come in!
Shit! We're not gonna stop her!
No.
I'll see you suffer for what you have taken from me!
Ooh. Is this Finger of Death?
No!
Wait. That's a change.
Keyleth!
They gave the finger. Oh, hi.
Yes! Reveal yourself!
Okay, yeah, he a bit different. Well, it worked.
Pike, help me! She's still alive, but barely. I need to do this quickly before...
That's awful timing. That's such bad timing. Thanks, Saren Ray. Okay, so Matt was Orthax. That checks out. So that was my reaction to Season 1, Episode 11 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Whispers at the Ziggurat. I kind of want to call it Race to the Ziggurat, but that's actual Critical Role. But this is basically just a direct adaptation of that, with some interesting changes. I think the biggest is that they're giving Vex's moment from this part of the story where Delilah casts Finger of Death on Vex, and because of the anti-magic field around the orb, it's a race to get her out of the room before, 3 death saving throws. But it is weird that they're giving this moment to Keyleth instead of Vex. And I wonder why that is, other than it's a shock to someone who watches Critical Role and now is watching this, and it is a change from the original narrative. And every change I try to look at it from what does this bring to the story? How does it simplify the story? How does it keep it succinct and concise? Or how does it just make more sense or fill in a gap that isn't in the original story? And this, I don't know. Because it is a pretty big Vex moment. And then ends up being this running joke of Vex almost being killed by necrotic damage and also Delilah having it out for Vex later. The major thing I could see is that it is a completion of the arc of Vex not liking Keyleth, or not even not liking Keyleth, being jealous of Keyleth and being afraid that Keyleth is stealing her brother away, and at the end of this arc, Keyleth being the one who sacrifices herself for Vex. And so maybe we kind of stomp that jealousy at this point. Instead of it continuing on throughout the series, have it be a mini arc within this first season, and then at the end having her accept Keyleth, thanking her for, basically jumping in front of a bullet for her, and then giving her blessing or whatever to Vax and Keyleth to do whatever they want to do. But other than that, it's been pretty beat for beat. I don't remember a lot from this battle. I mostly remember the deaths. I remember Keyleth and Pike teaming up to sunbeam Silas to death, and then obviously Delilah screaming out her infamous "I broke the world for us." I don't know if I like the change. There's been a couple changes where instead of a line being screamed out, it's been more subtle. But I kind of wanted to see Delilah break in that moment. Her husband just got disintegrated in front of her, and then yeah, we do get the scream and the crying, but that line, it just would hit, it would just hit so much different if she was screaming and crying it out. But that's been almost a consistent thing in this show of lines that have been screamed in someone's face being much subtler. I broke the world for us, your soul was forfeit, the Silas. Though we did get a Silas scream in this, so I'll take what I can get. It's interesting that everyone else can actually see Orthax and the smoke and hear his voice. One of my favorite things about Orthax, and the way Taliesin described it later on, was that even Taliesin didn't know if the revenge demon was real or it was just Percy going insane. And they really leave that open until the very end. Not really, because he is, exuding smoke. It's kind of a giveaway that it's, a demon. But that one moment at the end of the campaign when they're in the tunnels and Percy's just screaming at himself about, did I even want revenge before I met you? And no one else can hear it. And so they're all just staring at Percy like, are you insane? And it is only until he rolls that natural 20, breaks free from Orthax enough that Orthax has to actually manifest, and then we get the battle. But no, it's pretty cut and dry that there is a demon possessing Percy. I'm gonna miss it once it's gone, though. Percy just becomes so less goth once he starts, gaining healthy relationships and not being possessed by a smoke monster. But also then Percy doesn't have glowing red eyes that have split pupils, and my personal opinion, bit of a downgrade. I like the smoke. But at the end of the episode, Delilah Briarwood completes her ritual, thinks it didn't work. We know from the actual campaign that it does work, just Delilah doesn't know what the ritual is supposed to be, and so she doesn't know what the outcome is, but that means Vecna, the pre-ascended, is now in Faramfala. He has been released, or Faramfala is now somewhere else. I can't remember which happened because of the ritual. Either Vecna is now out and about and is in Faramfala, or maybe he was always in Faramfala and that he couldn't leave, and the ritual brings Faramfala somewhere else. At least that's what I think the ritual does originally, is that it awakens Vecna, and he is now on Faramfala and is gaining power to, become a god. But based on his very brief appearance in this, it doesn't look like we're getting Vecna. We're getting the Whispered One. There's similar design aspects to it. Obviously, it's a lich, so you can only do so much with that. But instead of the one missing eye and the one missing hand, which I think are very distinctly Vecna, and might be copywritten under Wizards of the Coast or whoever owns that copyright. They just have him have the bandage around both his eyes, and he has a glowing green something on his forehead. So you have the similar design aspects of a blind undead, but now it's legally distinct. It's just so cool that the Briarwood arc happened so early in the campaign and in the show, and then it doesn't really get brought up again for forever. And it's only after the Chroma Conclave's dead, and then they have the 1 year skip, that Matt decides, hey, you think you forgot about this? Well, you shouldn't have, because things were happening while you were doing other things. And then he just kind of throws a horde of undead at the table again. Surprise! Consequences to your actions. Because really, when is the next time Vecna or the Briarwood arc is really brought up again? Like, Anna doesn't show up again until episode 68, Cloak and Dagger, to cause trouble. And that's when Orthax shows up again. And that is a while. That is many, many, many weeks. Because Race to the Ziggurat's about episode 30-something. And then Cloak and Dagger is episode 68. And then it isn't until Scanlan comes back with the information that there is a Ziggurat in Ank'Harel during, episode 100, maybe 99, that the Vecna arc starts. Really, really starts. So, I just this isn't even me talking about the show anymore. This is just me talking about Matt's world building, his setup, and being able to weave the big overarching narrative and the final big bad with one of the characters' backstories. I just love, one, the slow burn, but also how connected it all becomes. But goodbye, Vecna. We'll see you again once we defeat several dragons. So that was my reaction to Season 1, Episode 11 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Whispers at the Ziggurat. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.